Kensurfs here. Another shave video. Man, probably almost one of the last ones of 2017. So it's Thursday, so we are getting close to New Year's. Man, 2018. Don't know about you, but 17 kind of went like that. It started out kind of as a bad year, but man, it turned out to be not a bad one after all. Especially near the holidays. One of the best Christmases I've had, the family's had. So hopefully your year went good, 2017, as we ring it out and we bring in 2018. All right, well today I'm going to be doing a shave with some items I haven't tried before, but you guys have been telling me a lot about them, and it's probably items that my father would have used when he was back in the UK, and that is Palmolive shaving soap. Now, when I use a stick, a shaving soap stick, like I can't think of not tobacco, but there's another one that I have. Ah, man, it escapes me. But I usually just cut a little bit off, put it in a shave bowl, and shave from there. But I watch a lot of you guys, and traditionally, it appears that you just like to rub it on your face and face lather it. So we'll try that today. Oh. Yeah, that does smell like the old country, man. Very nice. And I understand they're really reasonable in the UK. You can get them everywhere. I do not see them at my CVS or my Rite Aid out here in the United States. I see Vanderhagen and some what would it be, Nivea, but nothing like this. So I'm going to be using this today. And I cut my neck up pretty damn good, more than I thought, with that feather blade in that old open comb razor the other week. It nailed me. You should have seen me. It got me like in 7 spots right here in the usual spot. So I may avoid this area down here because the wound's still healing. And one thing you don't want to do, you just don't want to keep aggravating a shaving cut. You want to let it heal a little bit. It's been 2 days or 3 days, 2 days. So I'm going to go with a milder razor today. But it is a vintage Gillette black tip. And I've got a Wilkinson sword, a Gillette Wilkinson sword blade in there. Whoops. And somebody asked me, if I'll do a video on the best of 2017. And it's really hard to judge for soaps for me because I've had so much luck with so much soaps. But I will tell you this thing. When it comes to blades, that blade, the Wilkinson Sword Gillette, is probably the most used blade in my collection because it's the mildest and it gives me a good shave with the least amount of irritation or nicks. So that blade is probably my #1 blade of 2017. And I'm not doing a best of, but there we go. Just wanted to say that. All right, so I'm going to be using that Palmolive. I'm going to be using the Gillette razor with the Gillette Wilkinson Sword blade. And I'm going to go to some aftershave that I know my dad used, Aqua Velva. And this I can still get on my neighborhood shelves. And my mom does not, or my wife does not like this because she says that it smells like her dad or her grandfather, or but man, this is what everybody used back in the old days. This, and of course, Old Spice and Brute. But I have not used Aqua Velva. And I do like Menin. There's one by Menin too that I do like. But today we're going to do Aqua Velva. All right. I am going to be using a new brush. And it arrived just before Christmas from my local company. Mail call came in from West Coast Shaving. And this is one of their new styles. Ancient Stone Red Jasper. Look at that. And this is a synthetic. And I'm going to be using synthetic because I'm going to be face lathering today. And they do have a silver tip and they do have a pure badger. But I really like that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer of that. It's a tall brush, and one can never have enough brushes. But that's the Red Jasper Ancient Stone. So I've got the crystal skull full of hot water. Pour a little out. Drop that guy in there so it's absorbing a little of the water before we start. I do have to clear off a little bit here, so give me one. Let's see if we can get this started. Let me wet my face. I just had a hot shower, so bathroom's still got a little bit of steam in it. I'm gonna wet the tip of this. I've got like I said, I keep this in the sink. I don't fill a whole sink full of water, but I do keep a black bowl in there. Makes it easier for cleanup. Wet that a little bit. You can see I got, oh, that does smell good. Oh, and that other vintage soap I was talking about was Skin Bracer by Menon. Stayed up till about 1 a.m. last night, marathoning that Lethal Weapon and Die Hard series. I watched Die Hard 2 and Lethal Weapon 2. There we go. I watch a lot of you guys' videos have done this before. You put it on like this, then you use that brush to whip it up. Let's see how it works. Anyway, let me get some of that water out of there. Smells good. So I was watching that Lethal Weapon 2 last night. It's about midnight. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's the one scene where the South Africans are coming for Mel Gibson and his girlfriend, and he's parked that mobile home on the beach, and they just start machine gunning it. Well, in fact, here's the scene. Well, anyway, in that scene, man, this works great. Hey. No wonder why Pop liked it. Easy to travel with. Easy to use. Tobacco was a big favorite too, and I haven't used that, so that'll be on there. But anyway, that movie, there was an aftershave, and that movie came out in 1988. Just for a second, there's an aftershave that the machine guns go through and blow it up. And it's an old aftershave that I haven't seen in years. And I found some of it on eBay. And I'm going to try to purchase some of that and do a Lethal Weapon shave or a Mel Gibson tribute shave. And I know some of you might not like Mel Gibson, and I don't care about his politics or his attitude, but man, he makes some good movies. He made some good movies. Just like Tom Cruise. A lot of people don't like Tom Cruise, but man, some of his movies are really good. I don't know about that last Mummy though, but I liked it. Now that's the difference between a blade that does not even feel like it's damaging me and those feathers, because those feathers nail me good. Could be my skin. But anyway, I'm trying to hunt for that aftershave. If you guys watch that scene very close, you can tell the brand name and the name of that aftershave. But I don't want to give it away yet. It's almost like a Where's Waldo. See if you can see it. But when you know the name, you'll remember it. You older guys. The younger guys, what the hell is that? Just like 30 years from now, we might be wondering what axe was. All the young guys know what axe is. See, I feel too comfortable with this razor. You can go very quick. Boop, 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 boop. And that's how you... One of the mildest razors I own. Alright, I'm doing what I said I wouldn't. Hopefully I don't open up those wounds. It took the hair right down. The blue tip's good, but the black tip is super, super mild. I hope this camera doesn't fog up because I can see the mirror fogging up right now. I can hear Monty the dog right outside there. Work good. Actually, let's see if we've got enough on the brush. Oh, we do. Ah, that feather. I didn't realize about 5 minutes after that shave, I saw all the blood coming out. I said, what the hell? I would have used a styptic pin if I had known. Let me vent this. Still the steam from the shower. There we go. And she's gone. My mirror's fogging up. The camera doesn't appear to be, but the mirror was fogging up. Yeah, so anyway, Lethal Weapon Marathon and Die Hard Marathon. Now it's inspired me to go out in my garage and play that Lethal Weapon pinball machine. I'm on the chart, but I'm definitely not the high score by any means. I was playing World Cup soccer. You see, that's how much retirement must be. You just have time to do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. I was playing pinball. I was playing World Cup soccer, and you got to advance through all the cities that the World Cup in '94 played in the United States. Detroit, Chicago. And you end up in Los Angeles to play Germany in the World Cup. And I had got on the chart before on that machine, and then the machine, like an idiot, I went to change the backup batteries without the power on. All the high scores disappeared, and I lost everything. So it took me a while to get back on there and to defeat Germany. And they ask you, do you want to be the challenging team? Or do you want to pick a country to play against Germany? Of course, I picked England. Not that I don't like the United States soccer team, but England has more of a history with their football team, their soccer team. And I won 5-4. All right, so that was good. Whew. Man, I still smell that. It smells out. My cold must be healing because I can smell that really good through the... Now, nothing behind the ears this time. Let's double check. Can't see in that mirror. Maybe there. But man, it was just... I'll put a little Humphreys on. We'll cool it down a bit. Palmolive shave stick. Well, that worked great. I'm going to have to use that more often. And you saw, right out of the box, West Coast shaving brushes. I mean, synthetics, no hassle. And they do have some nice Badgers, too, that I'm going to have to give a shot to. And that black handle razor they have. Remember that monster? Man, that thing is one of my favorite razor handles. It's just a monster. But some good products at West Coast Shaving. All right. Yeah, it leaked right there, see? But last time it was all here. I see, you definitely got to not, leave that area alone when if you've nicked yourself, don't hit it again. Oh, boy. Ooh, nice burn. Especially on the neck. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I should have one more video out before the new year, but if I don't, Happy New Year. And see if you can spot what aftershave gets shot to pieces in that little segment from Lethal Weapon 2. And I am ordering that. It's one of those or best offer. So I've got a best offer on. We're countering back and forward. It's a 1.7 ounce bottle. I wonder what let's see, what size are these bottles usually? This is probably a 4 ounce or 5 ounce bottle, so it's not going to be that big, but hey, I want to try it out. Haven't seen it in years. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.